Hello, I'm Sonali Pawar. In this lecture, we are going to see the input-output statements which are used in the C language to take the data or to read the data from the user and to display some output onto the screen. And that first one is a formatted input-output. It means through this input output statement I can do formatting with my output and also I can read the data in the specific format. There are the printf statement which is used to print the data in specific format onto the screen, and the scanf which is used to read the data in the specific format. Means suppose I want to read the integer, then I can read the data which enter by the user in the integer format. Suppose there is some situation I want to read the data in the float type, then I can read that data into the float format. So this is a possible using this scanf statement. Next one is a reading writing characters. In that there are getChar, getCh, getChe. These are the functions which are used to read the one single character from the user, and putChar is a function which is used to display single character onto the screen. Next one is a string input output functions. So these are the functions. In that first getS function is used to read the string from the user which is entered by the user, and putS function is used to display string onto the screen. So this is the output function. PutS is the output function and getS is the input function. Now next one is a sprintf and scanf. These are the some different functions. Here sprintf is used. Suppose I want to combine the values of the number of arguments into the single argument, then I can go with the sprintf. And suppose in one argument there are the some value which I want to separate out and store into the different variables, that time I can go with the scanf. In this lecture, we are going to see this sprintf and scanf function in detail. Before going into detail of sprintf and scanf function, first we will see escape sequence character, and it is also called as a backslash character because each and every character is a start with the backslash. So it is also called as a backslash character. Each backslash character has its own meaning. So, for example, this slash A is used for the alert, slash B is used for the backspace, slash N is used for the new line. Mostly we are using this slash N, slash T, and slash 0 is used when we are working with the string. This slash 0 represent the end of string. So these are the mostly used characters with the printf statement. Next, we will see format specifier which are used with the printf and scanf function. These are the format specifiers and each are used with the specific data type. For example, %t or %i is used with the sign integer. %c is used for the single character. Means suppose I want to display the single character onto the screen, that time I will use the %c as a format specifier to display the character onto the screen. And same way, suppose I want to read the single character from the user, that time also I will use the %c in the scanf function to read the single character from the user. Same way, %f is used for the float, percent is used for the exponential value, %u is used for the unsigned integer, %o is used for the octal number, %p is used for the pointer address, %x used for hexadecimal, %ld this format specifier is used for the long int also and a double also, and %s is used when you want to display any sequence or you want to display the string onto the screen, or suppose you want to read the some string from the user, that time I will use the %s as a format specifier. Next, we will see what is the syntax of printf and scanf function. These both functions have a same syntax, but printf function is used to display output onto the screen, and scanf function is used to read the data which is entered by the user. So you can see first we will see the syntax of printf function. In the printf function, after the opening bracket in the single quote, I will write the information string, and after that by placing the comma, I will write the list of the arguments which is separated by comma. And next, for the scanf function also same syntax, scanf, put the information string into the double quote, and after that write down the argument list which is separated by the comma. Now we will see what is meant by information string. The information string contains the formatting information. What it means, suppose in the printf I want to print the integer onto the screen and I want to display the output in the specific format. So how to display the output, how to format that output, that information contained into this information string. Same way for the scanf, suppose user enter the data in each which format I want to read the data, means user ने जो data enter किया वो as a float मुझे read करना है, as a character मुझे read करना है, as a integer मुझे read करना है. So that information contains into the information string. Now through the program we will see how this function printf and scanf function works. I just written one program, in that I just display one message, hello Harsh, I am learning C language. This message will be displayed onto the screen. So whatever you written into this double quote, it will be printed as it is onto the screen. Just execute the program. Okay, you can see this message is displayed onto the screen. Harsh, I am learning C language. Now I have written hello Harsh. Instead of that, suppose I want to ask the user the name, which name they want to enter, and after that I will display that name. So name will be bunch of characters. So I will just declare data type as char name 20. After that read the data from the user. User को बोलो enter name. यहाँ पे क्या करेगा, user name डालेगा, enter name. So this message will be displayed onto the screen. First clear your screen so that all previous output will be removed from the screen. Just put the CLR and after that user will enter the name and through the scanf I will read the data. तो scanf किसके लिए use करते हैं? It is used to read the data. It is an input statement. Now here I am going to read the name, which is a string. So %s format specifier is used to read the name. So I will put name here. So this is the name is a argument, you can say, and this is the information string. Here it contains the information about the format. Here I am saying that %s means read this argument in the string format. So whatever the data entered by the user, it will be read into the name. ये name में store हो जाएगा. अभी मुझे क्या करना है, ये जो name मैंने read किया है, I want to display that name. Instead of हर्ष मुझे क्या display करना है, जो name user डालता है वो मुझे display करना है. So I want to display this at this location. Her instead of Harsh, I will display that name which is entered by the user. So यहाँ पे आपको name नहीं लिखना है, यहाँ पे लिखना है %s and in the argument list write down the name. This is the variable. So ये क्या करता है, hello it will print as it is. उसके बाद आता है %s. So it will this replaces %s by value of the first argument which is a name. So name यहाँ पे display होगा और उसके बाद I am learning C language, it will be display as it is onto the screen. So let's compile the program and execute the program. So एक second. Enter name. Suppose I just enter Sonali. So it displays the hello Sonali, I am learning C language. Suppose I enter the Hina, it will display hello Hina, I am learning C language. So here I just read the data which is entered by the user and I just display that data onto the screen using this % specifier. अभी यहाँ पे %s ही use करना है because you are working with the string. अगर आप %d यूज करोगे then it will not work. %d यूज करते हैं integer का डेटा प्रिंट करने के लिए. Now see here, suppose I want to display this line onto the next line. Use the /n here. What it means, print the hello and उसके बाद name print करो, then go to the next line. Suppose here I want to give the tag, then use the /t. What it means, display or write I am learning. After that give one tab and after that write down the C language. Enter name. Suppose I enter the Sonali. So you can see this output, hello Sonali. It will print on the first line. On the next line it will go to the, because I written the slash n, so it will go to the next line, and after that it will print I am learning, and then it will give one tab and after that it will print the C language. So this is the way to format your output. So here in the printf, you can see whatever present in this double quote, it is called as an information string, and this is called as a argument. Suppose I want to display one integer value. Suppose int num लिया मैंने, num is equal to 10 है. Suppose this is the num I want to take from the user. So I will say that enter name and age. Suppose I said that enter name and age. Then I will read this name and age. So num is a integer, so use the percent d here. यहाँ पे use करो percent d and यहाँ पे use करो num. So whatever the data enter by the user, first data is stored into the name, second data is stored into the num, and this is the format specifier, and it is also called as an information string, and this is the list of arguments. Now I want to print this value onto the screen. तो यहाँ पे मैंने लिखा num, sorry, name comma num. Suppose I want to display num onto the next line, so I will put here slash n. उसके बाद मैं लिखूंगी एज इज इक्वल टू, यहाँ पे मुझे एज की वैल्यू डिस्प्ले करनी, तो आपको लिखना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे परसेंट डी. सो ये क्या करेगा, हेलो परसेंट एस मीन्स पिकअप द फर्स्ट आर्ग्यूमेंट, सो इट इज अ नेम, सो पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ नेम हियर. नेम की जो भी वैल्यू हो यहाँ पे पुट करेगा. उसके बाद गो टू द नेक्स्ट लाइन, राइट डाउन द आई एम लर्निंग सी लैंग्वेज. उसके बाद टैब दे दो, उसके बाद सी लैंग्वेज डिस्प्ले करो. नेक्स्ट स्लैश एन मीन्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट लाइन, एज इज इक्वल टू परसेंट डी, इट मीन्स पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ नम एट दिस लोकेशन. Let's check, compile program and execute it. Enter name and age. Suppose I enter the Harsh and age suppose 12 लिखा मैंने. So display the hello Harsh I am learning. उसके बाद एक टैब दिया उसने, C language डिस्प्ले किया, and on the next line I just written the age is equal to, उसने age जो है वो 12 नहीं डिस्प्ले किया. There will be displays the some garbage value, because अगर आप इंटीजर के साथ वर्क करें then you have to write down ampersand. अगर स्ट्रिंग के साथ वर्क करें then you do not require to use the ampersand. लेकिन अदर जब डेटा टाइप यूज कर रहे हैं आप, नम रहेगा, फ्लोट रहेगा, डबल रहेगा, फॉर दैट यू रिक्वायर द एम्पर साइन इन द स्कैनएफ. जब आप स्कैनएफ में वो डेटा रीड करते हो तो यहाँ पे आपको एम्पर साइन देना ही पड़ेगा, अदरवाइज इट विल नॉट रीड दैट डेटा प्रॉपरली. नाउ लेट्स चेक. Enter the name. Suppose I enter the Hina and age is equal to suppose 56. Now it's working. Age is equal to 56. I hello Hina, and next line I am learning tab C language. On the next line age is a 56. So it works. So this is a way to work with the printf and scanf. So this is called as an information string and this is called as a argument list. So when you are working with the any data type other than string, then use the ampersand. It is a must, otherwise it will not read the data. So this is about the printf and scanf statement.